Alrighty, I'm going to tackle on MULN. I'm going to give you guys my real genuine analysis of my price prediction, what I have done in the past, and made thousands of dollars on this stock right here. Can I win again? We'll see. But I'm going to show you guys why am I so confident? Why do I think this thing is due for a run? According to all, there's so many strategies out there. Take this video for a watch. I think this strategy is honestly the best because you find reversals before the big move happens. Because if you bought MULN when it started to pump right up in here, you might be like, okay, this is due for a run. This thing was $7. I'm buying it at a discount. It's finally running. And guess what? You straight hold, back hold, and you lose, tons and tons of money. Whereas me, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it to pull back. We obviously see, there should have been clear support here at this 23 cent. We went a little under it. Market makers can do whatever they want. They see short, stop losses that can be there, and they go under it. But if you look at this and you draw the highs and the lows, this is the clear channel you're in. When we have these wicks that go above it, but we come back into it, the bodies are maintaining into this channel. We know there's clear support all throughout, or resistance, big resistance out through here. We tried it 4 times to go above it. We could not stay above this, and we eventually went down. We know that support is generally in this area. Somewhere in here, we haven't touched the lower trend channel, but we can assume there should be support down in this area. So, what I want to see and what I think MULN has one of the greatest potentials for any penny stock I'm watching. One that has massive volume. You cannot ignore the volume on MULN. As you know, when we were starting to pump here, we had 114 million volume, 140, 422 million volume. And it's just, of course, it drastically went down as, the price went up and then the sellers take control again. But I truly think this thing is going to hit this EMA 20 very soon. If not this week, maybe the next week or the next week after that. But sometime this month, we should hit it. And if it keeps fluctuating down, you're losing about 3 cents. So let's just say at the end of the month or, it goes down to this upper trend channel. Still at this price point, you're still making a lot of money. Right here is a 68% return. Heck, I'd be happy for it to go right back up to the EMA 10 for a 46% return up in here. That's like at near the 30-cent range. I'm not a greedy person. Obviously, I know penny stocks, they pump and dump. They're all scams and all that. They dilute. But the last time I played this was right in here. I have verification proof. You can see in my Discord, we played it right here. We accumulated at this lower ATR4. It pumped up to this EMA 10 because that is where the algos wanted to take it. We haven't touched this yellow band, this EMA 10 in quite some time. If you look at it, none of these were touches. This one got super, super close, but it wasn't a touch. The last time we touched it was way up in here. Anything that don't touch the EMA 10 in 1 month is long, 603 all the way up to 730, but it still wasn't a touch. So there was no doubt that this is insanely bullish over here. We have not touched the last time we touched this 20 was way back in 531. And you might ask, like, why do you keep saying about the EMA 20? Like, why is this so important? Because I've seen so many stocks. Do the back test. You will see anything that don't touch the EMA 20 in 2 months is long. So that is a target now that is in reach. That is abnormal. And what happens is algos will take that price and try to touch it. We did not touch the EMA 20 here. So as you can see, the story is not over. We got very close. The algos tried to do it, but, we plummeted it back down. I think very well once this, accumulates back under, I think in this area here, I think there's no doubt we'll hit this upper trend channel first, and then no doubt we can get in here. I truly believe MULN can do it. It's got the volume. I think, they diluted it enough. I think it has great potential for it. There's a lot of people back holding it, which is unfortunate. But if you would have stuck to this system and understood how these price actions work, and you can see MULN has been a great system for this strategy. Obviously, I always aim for the EMA 5 and the 10 as those are the short-term targets. When you're near the ATR4, you look for a buy signal, and you can see the massive move up you can get from here. Let's just say you take it, very conservative. A lot of these, it's all about probabilities, risk, reward. That was the 38% move to the 20 was a 59%. We are having way bigger move potentials right now. And I could show you constantly. Look at any stock in the history of ever. It does not matter. They will revert to the mean. Every time you see this EMA 20 not getting hit, we come rushing towards it. And then we come rushing towards it. But you don't want to play the trade when, there's a lot of hopium. It starts going up. And guess what happens? Price comes plummeting down from this EMA 20. Where does it go? way back down to the ATR4, new back holders are created. But the people that, like me, that bought it near the ATR4, they're happy because we're making money. And then the people that are like, oh, MULN sucks, it's because you got a wrong entry. And it's not your fault. This is a really hard stock. This was the last time we have the longest EMA 20 time distance ever for MULN. If you look at the history of it, it has long distances, and it can. 502 all the way to 706. If you do the math, that is about 2 months and a couple of days. We are way longer now, but as you can see, this is what can happen with MULN. We can go down to the lows here, pump up, there's your 33%, take those gains, accumulate, and then we go to another low here, and guess what? Here's another 40% return here, and then we keep going and going, and look at this massive move up in here, a 279% move on MULN. MULN can pump, but can you take the little 10%, 20% down moves? Are you accumulating properly? Are you putting all your money on one ad and say, hey, I think this is going to be the absolute dead bottom? Because if you thought that, you know, look right here. You bought right here at this lower band here, right when it touches it. But guess what happens? It decides to go even lower. It can do that. The market makers can go to an ATR5. If you don't know what I mean, I have all the education in my Discord. If you want to join, I have my settings for at a 4 because these are really realistic settings that hit a lot. But as you can see, market makers hit the 5, and what happens? That acts as resistance. And we're going to keep touching that 5, but eventually we'll touch the 10 and touch the 20. And so when you're looking at this chart, this is not a chart to be scared of. It's not a chart to be, you know, I'd be very scared if we're touching the upper band. I'd be like, yeah, I'm not buying this thing. We're not at this upper band. MULN has history of hitting this upper band. MULN has history of pumping 200% out of nowhere. This thing can pump, you know, very big. The only thing I will say is we're not at this ATR4 anymore, but I got to the point where, you know, we had this massive move up. I draw the trend channel. I really truly think, you know, around here, I think we can really get a nice move, at least to the upper trend channel. And if it does that, I might be done with MULN. I made a lot of money. You know, how many times can I keep playing the same stock? I played it right in here. I played it, you know, all those times before. I played it right in here, and then there's like a dozen other times in the history. It's been a very good stock to me. The K right now is at 8.12. It could absolutely go lower. I'm not saying this is going to be the absolute dead bottom and MULN cannot go any lower. But I do think this very low, as it's going to keep fluctuating, I truly think this trend channel is going to get supported. I would like to do a nice little ad in there. I'm in it right now, and I have about like a 23-cent average. Yes, I'm down. Am I threatening it? No. So, I mean, you guys can have a free no, but like I said, though, I record all my trades in my journal. So if you guys want to join the Discord, this is the chance to do it. Join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll be put in the YouTube comments and in the description where you can join it. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. All you have to do is hit server shop in the top left, and you can see I offer swing trading and day and swing trading plus. My swing trading plus is only $6, but I promise you're gonna want to join the day trading. The day trading is absolutely the best service. I think you guys are going to love it. It's good for small accounts. Problem with swing trading, the only thing I can say is you got to accumulate properly. You got to have a larger account to make any decent returns. But if you go to my RTK journal, and you can see a lot of these trades do pan out. I have an over 95% win ratio. But if you look at all my swing trades, and then you compare it to the day trades, look at the day trades, massive wins, you know, just back to back to back to back to back. And with a small account, you can grow this much rapidly. I have, you know, a couple losses, but I have transformed it, you know, since this is a newer service, but we have transformed it to be where these are going to be high consistent wins. A lot of the trades I do is on a lower time frame. So think about it, lower time frame reverting to the mean a lot faster than a daily. I think you guys are going to like it. But this is MULN. This is my analysis. My price prediction is obviously going to be the EMA 20. When it hits the EMA 20, I will not play MULN for a very long time, as that is where the story ends. I'm looking for short-term targets of EMA 5 to 10. EMA 5 is a 21% move from here. EMA 10 is a 45% move. And then the next one is the upper trend channel. I don't think it will hit that right away, but it obviously can. So that's what I'm looking at. We had this up move up, big boot down, so we're kind of in this channel. I think we are due for that reversion to the mean, which is the 20. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. It's probably one of the cheapest ones with the most transparency, highest win ratio, and a strategy that actually works. And I literally show you guys how to trade instead of just telling you guys follow this, alert this, and that. Obviously, you can guys you'll get alerted to your phone with my entries and exits. You know, you get pinged. But I tell you guys, more importantly, why do I take the trades and all that? So I think you guys are going to really like this service. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, and happy trading, guys. And let's make some money together.